Hello, my name is Scott Andrews and I work with ECCH and with a number of different organisations around the world, including IE Today. And I look at case studies. I look at how we can write case studies. I look at how we can teach with case studies. I look at how the case study has evolved as a management tool that we can use in management education, both executive education with undergraduates and with postgraduates, to better understand how to apply ourselves in real life management situations today. So, first of all, what is a case study? What makes a good case study? A case study, first and foremost, is a story. It's a story well told. It should be a reflection of reality, something that's happened within the organisation. It may be a management situation. It may be something that's gone wrong within an organisation. It may be a good news story. But within that story, there's the opportunity for a journey to take place. There's an opportunity for the characters within that story to be considered from different perspectives and different nuances. It's an opportunity to be able to say, what would I do if I was in that situation? And what does that teach me about management that I can take back to the real world when the playing is over? A good case study needs to be told well and written well if it's to envelop us with truth, humour and flair. They're all good, honourable attributes of a good case investigation. A good case study should provide perhaps potentially more than one opportunity for a right or wrong answer, should provide a number of different possibilities perhaps to explore in a classroom discussion. A good case study should provide opportunities whereby different types of perspectives can lead to different types of outcomes, and the merits of those outcomes could be considered. A good case study ought to involve opportunities to draw on known management theories, principles and good practices, or maybe even to help to develop new thinking about good management practices. These are all attributes of a good case study. Now, what about the instructor? What about the case instructor? What's his or her role? Well, they're many and plentiful, and it very much depends on the nature of the case study. It could be that the instructor has to be quite instructive, quite directive in the approach, guiding the student through a case discussion. It might be that the instructor is there very much to empower students, to give other students the opportunity to take the lead on that discussion, to take the lead on that journey through the case narrative. It may be that the tutor has to take responsibility for the timekeeping, for the board planning, making sure that key interesting visiting points on that case journey are properly analysed, to make sure that the case journey isn't just about getting from A to B, a journey as it were laterally, but also about meeting some interesting visiting points along the way and going deeper with those interesting visiting points. It's about depth as well as breadth. What about the journey itself? A good case discussion isn't just about asking some carefully crafted questions. It's making sure that the students are able to start a journey from A and get to their destination point B and meet some interesting visiting points along the way. A good case journey has some key learning objectives. A good case journey applies itself to good management thinking, management principles, or maybe even drawing down some key matrices or good management models. And finally, what about the data itself? How do we treat the data? How do we learn from this? There are many different approaches. There are no right or wrong approaches to this. It may be that we're looking to apply theory that we already know. That would be a deductive approach. It may be that we're actually looking to develop theory in a more inductive approach throughout that case discussion. Or it could be that we've got a lot of data that we need to analyse, so we might take a more convergent and divergent, analytical or creative approach. There are lots and lots of different approaches. The important thing is this, that we're very clear that the journey has clear, key learning objectives, applies itself to good management thinking and always bears in mind who the learner group really is, so that we can create and craft opportunities for learning that are fit for purpose for our learning groups. Therein lies some of the keys to a healthy and effective case learning experience.